Hey everybody, welcome back to another video, the T on MPD and relationships. Hello everyone, to all of my new subscribers and new family members. Hello, hi, welcome. And to my tribe and family at large, welcome back. Thank you all so much for coming back and of course watching another video. Family, y'all know I'm always plugging our Friday nights. We've switched to Friday nights for right now. Our Friday night live streams. 6:30 p.m. Facebook, YouTube. I'd love to see your profile in the place. Okay? Y'all, join us on the live stream. I promise you, or at least I hope, that you will be thoroughly enlightened. Okay? This is where we get to the meat of the matter. We go from healing. This is how we actually go from healing to wholeness to boldness. All right? So I want y'all to meet us on that live stream. Through the week. Turn your notification bells on so you get that information. All right. Also too, y'all know every time we drop a video on the day, the video on the channel every day or whenever we do, the goal of the day is 2.1K plus on the likes if you rocks with your girl. Y'all hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button. I want y'all to hit that like button 1 time, 2 times, every time. Okay. For your girl now. For your girl. And pick up your copy of Seduced by Satan. Y'all, the link is pinned in the description below. You don't want to miss this opportunity blowout. I'm talking about people are ordering the book saying that, listen, can't put it down. It is it's based on a true story, y'all. I'm telling you, my first book collaborative effort, yours truly, is on the commentary each and every chapter. Y'all listen. It's a hot mess express. The story is a mess, okay? But I'm going to tell you, this is how cerebral / somatic narcissists get down and in the covert, okay? So I want y'all to pick up your copy today. It's jaw dropping. Y'all, that thing right there, that is it's something else. So yeah. So, make sure you do that today. All right? So yeah, I want to go ahead and jump into the topic of this video. Y'all, summer season about to come up. You know, it's April. It's spring 2025. You know what I'm saying? Want y'all to understand something about these birds. And even better than New Supply. They love, these narcissists love you. They love the old supply. All right? So, we're going to talk about it. We're going to get into it. We're going to talk about why the narcissist actually prefers you over the new supply now. Okay. And this is not initially. Okay. So I don't want to make any misconception right there. I want you to understand that this is not something that they do initially. This is something that happens after, of course, they get with the new supply. Once they get with the new supply and they're settled over there, you know, with that new supply, and they're having, you know, they're doing their thing. You know, the new supply is love bombing them. The narcissist is love bombing the new supply. There is they reach a point in there. Okay. They reach a point. And so narcissists have what we call a very low boredom threshold. And with that very low boredom threshold comes the need to change the oil. Okay. Now, I know a lot of you probably thinking, well, you know, the narcissist actually got over there with the new supply and started giving the new supply everything that I wanted. That's by design, though, because the narcissists know you over there watching. At least that's what they hope. And so they're hoping that hurts your feelings, that it makes you feel bad, that it pulls you down, makes you depressed, oppressed, and all of that different stuff. But now what you don't understand in the background is that the narcissist is, yes, getting their fill of the new supply. It was all fun and games until that boredom showed up. Okay? And when that boredom showed up, and now they're about 8-9 weeks in with the new supply, the best supply that a narcissist, or it's been said that the best supply that a narcissist could ever have is new supply. I won't disagree with that, but right next to the new supply is the you supply. Yes. Good old you. Good old you. Why is the narcissist now preferring you over the new supply? Well, it's simply because of this. The narcissist has a big old ego. Got a huge ego. Y'all remember that? Such a huge ego. Man, I love his big ego. Y'all remember that? Yeah. So the narcissist got a big old ego. And so that ego needs to be stroked every chance they get. Okay? With the new supply, once their compliments and all of the validation that they're given to the narcissist, and the narcissist is given to the new supply, once that runs out, that gets old to a narcissist, right at about between 8 to 12 weeks with that new supply. That gets old. Okay, a narcissist is sick of that right about then. They want, they're tired of, okay, yeah, I got enough of you. I'm ready to move on. Okay, so what ends up happening is this. Once they get to that low boredom threshold and the new supply is no longer working for them, now you are the preferred supply. Okay, you. Why? Because that ego wants to be stroked. And the best way to stroke that ego is knowing that they can come back and re-idealize, watch this, a supply that they had before. Yes. Yes, this right here is probably next to the new supply. This is the thing that is going to give the narcissist a tremendous amount of supply, a tremendous amount of fuel. Why? Because they want to know that they still got it. They want to know that they can just come back and they can re-idealize you, pull you back in for another month or two. Some of y'all gonna testify about it in the chat or in the comments. How that new supply came over there. I mean, how the narcissist came back over there and sold you a bill of goods that didn't last past what, maybe 3, 4, 5 days, and they were back to the old stuff. Yeah, that right there. See, the narcissist is only coming back so they can, they just want to make sure they still got it. But definitely, they will actually leave that new supply. Maybe it's temporary, but they will actually leave that new supply, come back, and I'm talking about they will love bomb the mess out of you. Okay? Telling you everything you want to hear, even the stuff you didn't think about hearing. They're going to tell you that because they want to see that they can get back in. And so what happens is when you allow them to come back in, what they want to now do is, I told y'all before, they want to establish that the revolving door in and out of your life. This is why y'all can't let them come back. Okay, you can't let them come back. And when they come back trying to re-idealize you and it works, what happens is that, and y'all notice this, they got back and no sooner than about a week or two, they were back to the old thing. And not only that, but they actually got worse. Then after they started doing that, or, after they got worse, they started playing with that new supply again. So now you back and forth between the two. But this is why they actually prefer you over the new supply. They're going to come back and forth. What they want to do is they want to establish that flip-flop situation where they can bounce back and forth. Because every time they get to come back to you and leave that new supply and you allow them to bounce back and forth, all you're doing is swelling that ego. See, I'm going to tell you something. There's a difference between a person growing and swelling. I heard a powerhouse evangelist say that one time. Man, that thing took me to a whole nother level. It's a difference between swelling and growing. See, a narcissist swells. They never grow. Because what happens is when we talk about swelling, we're talking about the swelling of that ego. That ego gets so big, right? But they never grow past the mistakes, past the stupidity that they've been doing for years and years and years. They never grow past that. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, you are the preferred supply because that's what that ego needs. It needs to know that. It needs to know that it can come back and do exactly what it does. So, yeah, you're going to be the preferred supply because they want to establish that monkey branching, that back and forth between you and the new supply. I'm going to tell you something, family. Don't let them do it. Although you are the preferred supply, now, you know what I'm saying? Now, you got to let them be on some ice. I'm talking about some serious ice. You got to let them be on skates or whatever it is because guess what? Even though you're the preferred supply, doesn't mean that you have to be the supply. You understand what I'm saying? Because these people don't come back. These birds don't come back to make your life great. They come back to make it worse each and every time. So yeah, they want to establish that back and forth, that monkey branching. But more than that, they want that ego to get a good dose of dopamine by being able to pull you, yes, you back in. You were the bomb.com and still are. They know that. They know what they got over there with that new supply is not you. So family, I'm going to tell you something. Don't let these birds do that. I told y'all, where it once was a door, now it need to be a cement wall. Buddy, you can't come back through here. You're backwards walking giraffe. You just keep on walking backwards right on back over there to that new supply. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, family. So listen, y'all. I hope this helps because you are the preferred new, you are preferred over the new supply, but that doesn't mean you have to be the supply. You know what I'm saying? So I love you, family. Y'all take really good care of yourselves. Okay. And, I will see you all healed and whole at the top. Shalom, family. Peace.